Good morning, YouTubers and cosplayers and fitness fanatics. Recently, I've been giving you a lot of videos and fitness advice about increasing muscle mass and losing body fat. Because in general, the majority of people that enter into fitness programs are those who are overweight due to bad dietary decisions and lifestyle decisions where they don't exercise and they eat bad food. But however, there are a lot of people whereby they have the problem whereby they're super skinny and they're trying to gain weight, not in the form of body fat, but in the form of muscle. And that's what I want to start talking more about. If you're skinny, how can you become muscular? Okay, personally with me, when I was young, I was super skinny. I was so skinny to the extent that like my arms and my chest had hardly any muscle fibers on it. It was so bad that you could practically see like the bones on my chest and my ribs, and I had chicken's legs and things like that. And of course what happens is in the schoolyard when you're a kid, or even for example in the workplace, it's always the skinny person that gets picked on because skinny people are determined that like, oh, you know, they're weak, so if they're weak physically they must be weak mentally, and they're easy targets for bullies. Same thing when it comes to dating the opposite sex. In general, skinny guys don't really get many females because the females always want to go for the muscular guys. So what is a good way of gaining muscle mass if you're generally a skinny guy? The important thing is this: diet. Skinny people in general have a really bad diet in the form that they eat a lot of, like, you know, for example, cakes, eat a lot of ice cream, drink a lot of soda, but somehow they're not fat, because what happens is they're eating so many empty calories and nothing else. And the thing is, especially at a young age and with people who are skinny, they have a high metabolism, they just burn off all that sugar and calories. But what happens is there's nothing left in the tank. If you want to gain muscle, the first thing is a diet. You have to eat lots and lots of protein. I'm talking about eggs, I'm talking about meat, poultry, fish, and nuts. Eggs. Protein is very important building block. Okay? Now when it comes to calories, calories aren't bad. You do need calories. You need to eat a lot of calories if you're a very skinny person. Because the thing is, calories used as energy by the brain and the muscles to burn, to create movement, and by your brain to think. But however, if you're eating empty calories in the form of things that are high in white sugar and processed white flours, your body still needs protein and vitamins and minerals. So when you eat calories, you need to eat healthy calories. I'm talking about things like green peas. I'm talking about things like nuts. I'm talking about, rather than eating like white bread, eating wholemeal brown bread. Because with wholemeal brown bread, they're using the outer bran and the inner wheat germ besides the white part. And it's the bran and the wheat germ where most of the protein, the vitamins, and the fiber is located. So fill up on those calories, but good healthy calories: beans, nuts, legumes, lentils, chickpeas, whole grain wheat, brown rice. Okay, the more calories you consume, what happens is your muscles will burn off all those calories and they won't use protein as a fuel source, because protein is very important for muscle building. Now another thing about skinny guys who want to gain muscles, besides the fact that you need to eat more protein and more healthy, nutritiously dense carbohydrates, you're gonna have to lift weights. Okay, now doing push-ups is good as a starter, but what tends to happen, as I've said before, is that your muscles after a while adapts to all these new strengthening exercises, and it doesn't grow. So then what you've got to do, you've actually got to start lifting weights, and I mean heavy weights. You've got to lift weights to the point of exhaustion where you're tired, whereby you feel a burn, and then what happens is the next day after your workout, your muscles are aching, because what's happening is the muscle fibers microscopically are breaking down, and when they heal, after they heal, they can become bigger and stronger. So you have to lift weights, you have to eat lots and lots of protein, and you have to eat healthy carbohydrates. So anyhow, that's just a beginner bit of advice. If you want to see more of my health tips and also of my exercise strength building routines, subscribe to my channel and look out for new videos as they come. So eat those proteins, healthy carbohydrates, and lift those weights, and you skinny guys will sooner or later gain that muscle mass that you deserve.